Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we are discussing Zoie Burgher again. Now you're probably sick and tired of hearing me talk about Zoie Burgher. See, I've done like 3 videos on her and then 1 on Celestia Vega, and you're probably thinking, oh, it's because you get all those views from it. I mean, it's very nice to get a lot of views. In my case, a lot of views is like thousands as opposed to millions for some people. But anyway, it's more the fact that I have an opinion on this right now. And a lot of people were going a bit stir crazy over this video that was published on the 10th of February about the whole racial thing with Zoie Burgher and this cop and this guy and Abigail Mandler and all that. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so basically, what we're going to be doing is, kind of watching through the video to an extent. Obviously, I'm not going to show you the whole video, but I'm going to explain what's wrong with this, and hopefully give you new light in my own opinion of what, kind of happened, and I think what we should be focusing more on instead of what she's highlighted in the video. Right, so the title of the video is, "We got kicked out of CNN by a cop and she had a seizure." Now obviously they're saying they got kicked out of CNN for filming there, and she had a seizure was Abigail Mandler. So they're sat in the headquarters of CNN or whatever, but it's just like the food court pretty much, and she released a separate 19-minute video where they're literally walking around, getting a Starbucks and stuff like that. She bumps into a fan or two, that's about it, and she was like meeting rappers in Atlanta, which is basically a 20-minute vlog of them just walking about doing nothing. Anyway, what they were there for was obviously MLG Atlanta. So for 10 minutes of this 20-minute video, they're sat there eating food just on camera and basically saying about how easy vlogging is.
Why is vlogging so easy?
You're not doing anything. A lot of vloggers, they step up their game in a creative way, like giving new angles, doing it maybe more cinematically, but normally it's a bit more entertaining rather than watching Abigail Mandler stuffing her face with a taco and just coughing her flipping lungs up.
Hey, what? What is like? He's got a decent amount of...
So, for 10 minutes, they literally sat there just rambling about nonsense. And then what happens in the video, about 10 minutes in, which we're going to look at now, if my internet will work.
I don't think we're good.
I'm trying to catch it.
$1? I don't think I have any cash.
Yeah, I don't have any cash.
I usually do a credit card. I thought I had a soft taco at the bottom of there. No.
So, obviously, you're probably thinking, there's not much to that. Okay, now this is my problem. For someone who's so money-orientated and basically does this whole, what she does for money, which we understand, she can say, oh, I do it for the fans and all this, but no, she's quite honest in the fact that she does this for the money. Doing 20-minute vlogs which are just unentertaining and chucking 4 sets of adverts in there. She's all about that cash, yo. And so is Abigail Mandler. Now, what I have a problem with is that she says about all this money she's got, and she gets Starbucks, and she gets Taco Bell, and she's walking around with a lovely looking watch on her wrist and everything, wearing nice clothes every single day, and she can't give this guy any spare change. Now, from what you can hear from the video, the guy comes up and asks if they got any spare change, whatever, like $1 or 2, so he can just get some fries. Just get the man some fries. He just wants some goddamn chips. This poor guy, all he wanted was some chips, and now he just got flooded by this Zoie Burgher wave of publicity because he just wanted some chips. Zoie searches through her food bag to try and give him some bloody scraps. It's like, she says there, I only pay on card. She is, let's say, quite wealthy from YouTube, and she can't spare any change for this guy. Now, being in a food court, in a shopping mall or something like that, I'm assuming there's some ATMs around there. And especially when you're on camera to over 150,000 viewers or active viewers or whatever, to then deny this guy a couple of dollars, she can literally go and whip out $10, which is nothing to her. You think about how much she gets donated. She got donated $200 just to pour some water over her chest, and she can't spare the guy $1 for some flipping chips.
I'm sure you just gotta get yourself a girlfriend, dude. Get yourself a girlfriend and she'll take care of you. But
what the hell is that? Get yourself a girlfriend and she can take care of you. Look at you, Zoie. You are not promoting yourself very well, are you? just buy the guy some chips. Look, Abigail sat there just sipping away, just intimidating this bloke, like, look at all this food we just ate, and no, I can't spare $1, even though I've got a freaking nice watch and some bloody claws on my fingers. No, I can't spare $1.
Yeah.
I'm with my sister.
You with your sister?
Wait.
Why
Who's my
can't
girlfriend?
I'm your girlfriend? Why can't your sister buy you french fries?
Yeah,
She's what? She is buying you some
fries. I told her I want some fries.
How old are you? 16? 20? You look young. Yeah, kind of.
Why does I say?
Me too. No, I'm kidding. I feel like you're spitting game now. Like, I've never had someone like come up to me and ask for money and then like try to spit game at me. Like, he's like, that's how I roll. Not break the ice. Can I have $1? Wanna fuck?
So, here we also have Abigail sat on the left, the cackling witch herself, with her lovely expensive bracelets on as well. Now, this guy probably rocked up to these two girls because they were looking quite flashy. They got a pretty nice expensive camera sat on the table, and all he wants is some goddamn fries. Get the man some fries. Now they're just messing with him.
I'm sure someone in here will help you out, dude.
Why don't you buy him some fries?
So what's y'all doing on the camera?
What are we doing with the camera? You want to say hi? Hi, dude.
Hello.
It's my YouTube. Say hi.
So here's the customer right here, the 20-year-old who just wants some fries. Now, I don't like to point it out, but he doesn't look poor, does he? I mean, come on. He looks pretty well dressed, to be honest. He's dressing better than I do. He looks pretty clean, you know. He looks like he's taking care of himself, but he just wants some fries. Why is he asking for fries? His sister's with him, but he's just asking for some fries. Get the man some fries.
Yeah.
Why you look like KSI right now?
I'm on YouTube.
You do look like KSI.
Yeah,
You know who that is? You shot yourself out? Give yourself
I mean, for a guy who can't afford chips, he can definitely afford a nice Ralph Lauren. You know what I mean.
Shout out, dude.
My name is AC Carter, rapper.
Hi, we're good.
Can I do that?
I can't film here? Okay. Okay.
So as you can see there, pretty much, they just got asked to stop filming. Now, we're just going to re-watch that little segment, okay? So, this happy chappy, he's just asking for some fries, just flirting with the girls, they're all having a good time. So, this cop comes up and says, yo, you can't film. Now, let's just listen to how he approaches the girls.
Hi, we're good.
Can I do that?
I can't film here? Okay. Okay.
In the background over here comes Mr. Security Guy.
You know who that is? You shot yourself out? Give yourself shout out.
My name is AC Carter.
There he is. Mr. Cop himself has actually, he's on film. Now, what I'm going to say here is, obviously you can tell that that gentleman is black. And this gentleman right here is also black. I'm merely stating the obvious, okay? There's nothing racial there. I'm stating the obvious.
Hi, we're good.
Can I do that?
I can't film here? Okay. Okay.
So as you can see right there, he comes over and he says, you can't do that. Now, listen to what this supposed victim of a race crime has got to say.
I don't know if you guys caught that last part of what just happened, but I had 2 police officers, because one isn't enough. No. Can't just have one. 2 motherfucking police officers came up to me to let me know that I could not film in the CNN Center, even though I'm paying to stay here. And he's just really extremely rude. He had no reason to be so.
He just walked over to us and he was like, what are you guys doing?
Are you sure that's what he said?
Hi, we're good.
Can I do that? Can I do that?
What are you guys doing?
Can I do that?
Like, as if it's not fucking obvious what we're doing. Obviously, we have the camera on a tripod. And he's like, oh, well, you can't film with the camera on a tripod. And I asked him, okay, if we take it off the tripod, does that make it any better? And he's like, no. Okay, so then what the fuck are you talking about?
Why are you talking about the tripod for?
He just said, you can't do that in here. Now, whether these girls are, you know, painting a picture that we didn't quite see, surely if you're in that situation where you may be getting treated badly or anything, you'd maybe continue filming or something, just on the sly. But no, it cuts short. Now, obviously she describes that there's 2 cops that come up to her when we only saw 1, so obviously we have to believe her word. But anyway, Abigail's describing it like they came over and was like, what the hell are you doing?
You fucking catfish clickbait ass bitch. Fuck. I don't even know.
He just,
What the hell was that little lyrical attack that Zoe just had?
You fucking catfish clickbait ass bitch. Fuck. I don't even know.
Why couldn't you just come over to us and just be like, hey guys, the rules are no filming here.
Can I do that?
And I would have been fine.
Discussion,
and I would have been respectful and put it away.
Can I do that?
What are you guys doing?
Now these girls are really stirring up the situation. They're getting a bit aggressive. You know, the weather's hot. You know, they got guys coming up to them asking for chips. It's been a long day.
There is no fucking reason to be the reason why people hate police officers and come at me like I committed a crime. I did not fucking commit a crime.
Alright, love. Let's have a bit of calmness, okay? Now, you're getting very aggressive right now. You're generalizing why people hate the police, and you're suggesting that he literally came up and gave you a good old slap. When in actual fact, the guy simply came over and said, you can't do that in here. Now obviously, we can't get the rest of the conversation, and the only witness that we have is the other gentleman, the rapper, who could actually tell maybe the truth to what happened. But she is painting this disgraceful picture that the police came up, started having a go at her, saying you can't do that, and she's saying I didn't commit a crime. You're on their property. You started filming. Technically, if there were signs saying that you can't film, you are committing a crime. She's painting them out to be these absolute demonic animals that came over and started shouting at her. Let's hear what else she's got to say.
Oh yeah, and look at the $100 worth of food that Zoe ordered and didn't eat.
But people like hate it when you talk about money when you're a YouTuber. And I try my best to like, give back. Oh, kind of like eating Taco Bell. Couldn't even finish it. $1? I don't think I have any cash.
Yeah, I don't have any cash.
I usually do credit cards.
Oh yeah, and look at the $100 worth of food that Zoe ordered and didn't eat.
I thought I had a soft taco at the bottom of there. No, I'm sorry. And I try my best to like, give back. I'm a horrible person.
Okay, so obviously circling back to the point earlier, the poor guy who just wanted some fries. Get the man some fries. They order $100 worth of food and don't even eat it. Zoie Burgher is a terrible human.
I'm a horrible person.
And the one cop didn't even say anything. He just let the other guy,
moral support.
guy do it. Yeah, like
I like how he addressed the black guy we were with as brother, but fuck us.
So this is where the whole racial attack is supposedly going on. Now, Zoe is basically saying that she's been racially discriminated against because she was treated differently rather to the black gentleman that came up and asked for some fries, and the other black cop simply called the guy brother. Now, as you may know, in the black community or the black culture, they do tend to call each other brother. So that's pretty normal. And even Zoe calls girls and boys dude all the time, you know? It's as simple as that. It's just how some people are. Now, this is where she's pinning her whole racial argument on, is the fact that the cop, the black cop, referred to the black gentleman as brother and treated him better. The gentleman simply came over just asking for some fries. He just wanted some fries. And there's Zoe and Abigail shoving a camera in his face saying, hey, do you want to be on this video? And they were walking around the whole centre probably filming the whole day. It's ridiculous how much they just film and getting in other people's faces. And there is actually a lot of like footage showing that a lot of the staff that work there appear to be black, okay? Now, I haven't been to Atlanta. I don't know what it's like there. But anyway, it appears on the footage that we are provided with that a lot of the staff members there are black. Now, this gentleman just asking for some fries, he could be a regular, he could know the cop, I have no idea. But it could have a very strong black community in Atlanta, in that area. So the guy merely just calls him brother. He's like, yo, brother. That's it. It's just how they refer to each other, let's say. It's just normal. That's what people do. Now, this is where she's going absolutely psycho, saying that she has been racially discriminated because she was treated differently, even though you were the one potentially committing a crime, and saying, like, you didn't need 2 police officers. They normally travel in partners, okay? There's normally 2 of them. They partner up, and there's just 2. And as you said, the one guy wasn't saying anything. There you go. One guy was literally just standing there observing the situation, just having his mates back. This one cop is then interrogating them, or apparently attacking them. These 2 girls are bloody filming everywhere, and they were asked not to film, simply. Now, obviously, we don't have the other evidence to see what else happened in the conversation, but let's continue to hear what this middle-aged woman has to say.
Did he seriously say that?
Yeah, he said brother. He's like, no, you're fine, brother. He said that. And I got no love. No love.
Bro, you know why?
That's really fucking
you know
fucked
why?
up. Then he's racist.
Ah, Zoie Burgher, you are terrible. She jumps straight in with the big R word, doesn't she? She jumps straight in to race. The guy called him brother. As I've just explained, that's how some people refer to each other. I call my mates bro. I'd say I'd call someone in the street sir or bro or mate or whatever, even though I don't even know them. That's just what happens. And she's now saying it's a racial thing because he said, no, you're okay, brother. He's just being bloody nice. And now she's jumping straight to racism because she knows it can stir the big old pot of gravy that is YouTube and kick up a load of fuss and potentially get some more money to buy another $100 worth of food.
This just became a racial talk, guys. Let me fix that.
I don't even want to get into that. You know me.
The difference between the way he thought he was with us, the guy, which was basically a homeless guy, asking us for money.
So there you go. She jumps straight to the fact that she assumes that this gentleman was homeless. All he wanted was some fries. He came up, said, you got a spare dollar because you look rich. Get over it. You got an expensive camera sat on the table and you look wealthy. All the guy wanted was some chips. And now you're painting the cop who may have known the guy, because if he was supposedly homeless, then he would be homeless in that area and the cops may have had to deal with him at some point. All he says is, you're okay, brother.
Like, it doesn't matter that he was begging us for $1.
He wasn't begging. The guy asked for $1. He asked if you had any chips. The guy wants some fries. Get the man some fries. You have simply exaggerated the situation to a racial crime almost, and that you were brutalized by the police and how, oh, so this is why the police, everyone hates the police. It's because they're so brutal like this. The guy was probably just doing his job, and knowing your little snappy mouth, you probably said something quite rude or something like that. Obviously, we can't see what happened, so these two can dance around, make up any story they can, because the other people involved don't really have a voice on YouTube. So, this is all wrong. She's saying that she got treated differently. It's because the gentleman probably knew, the cop, he probably knew that he was just, he probably didn't even think the guy was with them, to be honest, because the way, he wasn't sat down with them, he was simply having a conversation, and he simply asked her to just say, no, you can't do that in here, which is fine, sorted. I don't know where they're jumping out this whole story with, they were being rude, and then turned it into a racial crime because he simply referred to the other black gentleman as brother. Now, these two ladies right here, just to get a little bit more personal, because I feel like I can. Who cares? I've got 300 subscribers. I don't think anyone's really going to get too offended. Here we have two middle-aged women who are going to pick up their kids from school. That's the look I get. We've got Donald Duck and we've got Abigail Mandler, other known as my dog Lexi.
Everyone on Twitter, I posted a Twitter video and everyone's like, that's not racist. What is the definition of racist? What is the definition of racist? I need to look this shit up. Hold up. Let me...
You discriminate against someone's race.
Based on race. Yes.
Do not bring up such a powerful word as racism when you don't even know what it means. You did not get discriminated on at all. If anything, the other black gentleman can call it a racist attack because he was referred to as brother instead of, let's say, sir or something like that. You are not affected in any way by that. You are separate from that situation. You were just supposedly suggesting that you were treated bad by this cop. The rest of it has nothing to do with you. This is what I hate. You have all their fans, their millions of followers will look up as saints, role models, and people who speak the truth and honesty. And with that sort of following comes a lot of responsibility. As it was said to Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility, or something along those lines. So basically, if she shouts racism, she is going to stir up a big old pot of gravy and pour it all over the internet, causing an absolute whirlwind of poo. This is not a racial attack. You were simply asked to stop filming, that is that. You say that you were treated bad, hey, maybe they're having a long day. Maybe they wanted some fries. We all get a little bit snappy when we want fries. Even that guy wanted some fries and he still didn't get fries, but you went and bought $100 worth of food because he felt bad.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. No, I think they're saying that I can't talk about race because I'm white.
Don't even say that. Don't even twist people's words. Shut up. You're as bad as Tana Mongu. You're suggesting that you're this little angel with a little ring round her head, that you're this almighty saint, pure of heart person, and then you can call whether things are racist and make these quick judgments. And the worst bit about it is that you're telling millions of people, and a lot of them will not have a smart brain.
Oh, this lighting.
Shut up, you duck.
Would you regret it, baby?
So clearly the trick to a successful YouTube channel is just to do crappy vlogs that are 20 minutes long and break into song wherever you can. So I thought, hey, why don't I try this for myself? Vlogging's so easy, isn't it? I mean, you don't even have to do anything. According to Zoie Burgher, you just do nothing. Yeah. I mean, should we do a 20-minute video of us just sitting there eating something? I think that would probably get me 150,000 views. That'd probably work, yeah. Or just randomly break into song, whatever. I'm beginning to feel like a rap guy. All my people front of run to the back. Now, who thinks their arms are long enough to slap? Instead of rap like a robot, so call me rap. That is absolutely perfect, Anna. But I'm not going to do it. That's a surprise. This is just funny because this is your fan base.
Turn. We gotta get good lighting. Hey everybody, so I'm gonna wrap up this vlog right now just because Abigail just had a seizure and I had to leave MLG. It just sucks to have a situation and get a phone call from some dude saying that you had a seizure.
So as you can hear there, the whole seizure situation, okay, I just want to discuss quickly. Now, when you have a seizure, there's multiple causes, okay? Now, this could be potentially led from stressful situations, as from earlier being approached by the cops, and I think they tried to milk the fact that it could have been these nasty cops came up and then I had a seizure. No, what I'm thinking more is the combination of multiple things. Now, you went to MLG Atlanta, which has a lot of strobe flashing lights. It's an event which is basically an invitation for an epileptic fit. So I'm not obviously 100% sure what caused her seizure. Obviously Zoe wasn't with her, she just got a call from somewhere, so I don't even know where Zoe was. She was off probably doing phase rain. I don't know. But anyway, Abigail has this seizure, and Zoe actually seems more upset about it than she is. She has a seizure. Obviously, we don't know whether it was stress-related or whether it was the flashing lights-related, but yes. The whole situation has then been thrown together in this nasty title. We got kicked out of CNN by a cop, and she had a seizure. You are terrible, Zoie Burgher. You are terrible. This will probably be my last video on Zoie Burgher, hopefully. Hopefully, I have, in somewhat, given you my opinion to this situation and shown you that this is not a racial attack. The seizure, I don't think it's related to the situation that occurred earlier on in the day. It's probably a mixture of her bad diet from takeaway food, maybe the fact that she smokes a hell of a lot of weed, and the fact that she was getting flashing lights all in her face. So next time everyone goes crazy when this MILF says something like racist, okay, take a step back and realise that she's not done her homework. She's seeing it as she sees it, as Zoe wants to see it. And she wants to stir up this racial thing. And basically, a black gentleman goes up to a black gentleman and they call each other brother. It happens every day. A white man can go up to a white man and call him dude, mate, bro. It happens every day. A girl goes up to a girl. She could be white, she could be black. They call each other girl or something like that. This happens every day. You have just dug yourself a disgusting grave. Stop doing these long, crappy vlogs of just you walking around buying junk food and then just trying to grab as much attention as possible. You cheap little girl who spends hundreds of dollars on food and on jewelry and can't even spare $1 for someone who wants some fries. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.
You know, people have jobs where they go 9 to 5. Our job is to look dumb in public.
I was too turned for my own good. I showed my titties to the Uber driver twice.
That's how we paid him. Give me the title.
No, don't say that. Don't
I
say
flashed
that. That's prostitution.
Is it?
Yeah. It is.
It was a tip.
It was a tip.
It was a tip.
It was a tip.
Who would I let put it in me? Who's
Face
here
rain.
I've been there, done that.